library friends, it's Miss Becky here, and today I want to show you how to make a craft at home. We'll be making our craft with homemade stencils or stamps. To make a stencil or a stamp from a homemade object, you can really use any object that you have at home. If it's something you think of that I'm not using in this video, get creative. What I'm going to use today are toilet paper rolls, a kitchen sponge, a sea sponge, cupcake liners, a plastic fork, and a spongy brush. Use whatever objects you want. Just make sure that whatever you use, it's okay that you're cutting it up. It's okay if you throw it away, and it's okay if you get paint all over it. My cat wants to say hello. Then for paint, you can use any type of paint you want. The two types of paint that I have at home are tempera paint. It's a good paint for kids. It's non-toxic. I also have acrylic paint. I love acrylic paint. It's good for all types of projects. You could also use watercolors if you have them. And if you don't have any paint, make your stencils and then use markers to either outline them or color them in. We're going to be cutting our objects into different stencils. Okay, for toilet paper tubes, we don't need this whole length. So if we cut it into sections, we actually have a lot more that we can work with. So let's start by doing that. Okay, so I cut this, and now I can use it either to make a circle. If I bend it like this, that's a great shape for a flower petal or a leaf. Okay, so if we have it bent kind of like the petal, but turn this top side in, go ahead and push it in different ways. There, we have a heart stencil or stamp. So we have circle, flower petals, and a heart. Next, I want to cut up my kitchen sponge. The one that I have is this like weird bamboo one, but you probably just have regular sponges at home, which I think will even work better than the sponge that I have. I want to make grass is something that would be really good with a sponge. Cutting the zigzag pattern on the length of the sponge is going to be kind of tricky, but just work really slow and do your best. There we go. Some interesting grass pattern. Another shape that I think would just be good to have that the sponge will be really efficient at making is just a basic triangle. Okay, so there we have a triangle. My other stamps I don't need to cut or modify, so now we have everything we need to start painting. so we finished our paintings, and that was so fun. Always make sure to write your name and the year on all the artwork that you make so you can see how your art changes over time. If an adult helped you make your project, make sure to thank them and clean up any mess that you made. I hope you had a good time, and if you want, you can share any of your work with the library. We would love to see what it is that you made. Bye!